We just people from the north side. Once and Timmy's at the shore fine. Winter ready on the full ties. Heavy traffic during 4-5. Gotta hustle on your own time. Color people every port side. We just people from the north side.
Hey guys, what's going on? Joe's your boy George Mackay here with the one and only heat magnet herself, Haley. Haley, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. So my first question is a question I have to ask. People love to hate you. Organic heat with you is easy.
Oh yeah.
Why?
I'm just too good at it.
Just too good at it.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I just like they give me a certain energy. I just like to feed off of it.
Like to feed
10
off of it.
times.
What would you say is the hottest the crowd's ever got when it comes to you? Like, is there a crowd where people wanted to jump over the guardrails because they had just had enough of you?
Definitely C4 wrestling.
Okay.
For sure.
C4 hates
Yeah.
to love you, right?
Yeah. Like that is like my most known like hated place.
I love that.
Yeah, like we had a match like against Junior where like Kevin wrestled him for the belt, and they like that I had never got bumped until that match, and they like loved it.
They loved
it was
every
like
minute of it.
yeah, they all got off their like seats and everything.
I love that. When it comes to pro wrestling, being in this world is crazy enough. Wanting to be in it full time and make a career out of it is insane. What is it about pro wrestling that drove you to this crazy mixed up world that you're in now?
I think just because it's like all I've ever like known. Like when I watched it when I was like 6. Like my cousin showed it to me, and like right then I was like, this is so cool. It's like activity with like stories. Like I think that's just so cool. It's got like
It's got a little bit of everything.
little bit of everything.
It's a
yeah.
telenovela without everyone getting pushed down the stairs.
Yeah.
Is that a good way to describe
Yeah.
it?
I'd get pushed down the stairs, whatever.
When it comes to crazy bumps and putting your body on the line, because a lot of people don't believe, even though a lot of people say it's rigged, it's faked, whatever, risks are real. Would you say there's any bumps that you've taken that maybe you've regretted taking? Like, next day you're like, I shouldn't have done that.
I think if I get put through no, actually the door wasn't bad. I would say like Germans or something.
Okay.
But like I love to take them, but like the next day my neck is like not good.
So you love to take them, but your body does not like to take them.
Yeah.
I love that. Another question I have for you is, when it comes to, I guess, your evolution of your character, where do you see Haley going to next?
Evolution of character, that's hard. I don't know. I guess I just want to be like known as like when people are like talking about their favorite women's wrestlers, like I want to be like the
You wanna be
first
on
on
that
their
list.
mind. Yeah, I think if anything like that. Yeah.
Nice.
Revolutionary.
I like that, revolutionary. I think you're headed in the right direction. When you look at the matches that you've had so far, the experience that you've had so far, every experience is a learning experience, but what would you say was one where you maybe leveled up, where you sat there and you had a conversation with someone, or you had a match with someone and you were like, this has elevated me?
Definitely when I wrestled Kevin Blackwood. I mean, I wrestled him twice. Once I wrestled him like my 10th match. That changed everything for me. And then when I took that advice from like that match and like whatever I learned from it, I brought it to other matches. Then when I like needed more, like I wrestled him again. And then it was everything like I wanted in a match. And like, I don't know, every time I wrestle him, he just elevates me.
Absolutely. You know, Kevin and I have a history. He was on my show, and I asked him to give me a shout-out at the end of the conversation, and he said, I just spent 45 minutes talking to this fucking asshole, and if you like to hear me talk, then listen to the podcast. It was, him in character, but it was kind of hurtful. A lot of It was really hurtful. I was like, damn, bro. But that's Kevin Blackwood at his finest moments.
He's authentic.
He's authentic like that. Is there any time that you two have stared at each other and tried to have like an out-heel each other?
Nah, I think we play off each other.
Yeah, I think you do. You play off each other very well. And my final question, when this show right now is so important, it's so special, the awareness that we're doing, the international wrestling community is so great at giving back to charities. What was it about this show that made you feel like you had to get involved?
I think if you see what's going on social media and everything, it's just so important to always give. Like, I come here today, I see all these people who gave their time because they know how important it is. So I don't know. That's just good to me,
I love that. Well, it makes you feel good to give back.
Just constantly giving, especially what's going on. It's like a very serious thing, and like people think like the little amount means nothing. Like it means everything. But because if everyone's giving as much as they can give, like even a little amount, it means so much when everybody's doing it.
I love that. And my final question, because you're so good at giving the resting bitch face, can I get the resting bitch face from Haley? Can I get the Haley resting bitch face?
You gotta catch me, just
Okay, let me ask you something stupid. So Haley, what do you put on your coffee? Now it's not gonna work.
I don't know. You gotta.
You suck, Kaylee.
Okay, now that will get me. That would get
You
me.
suck.
No, actually, one time I started talking to a girl like from my school, like casually making conversation. She was like, "I thought you hated me," and I was like, "Why?" She's like, "You just like have this stare at in the hallway, and you just look at me like."
You have very
like,
piercing
and
eyes.
I was like, "Thank you, the blue." And I was like, "No, like I don't hate you. Like it's just like the face I give." Like, I don't know.
I love it. Guys, it was short, sweet, simple. She has to get back to calling her match, but I appreciate you so much. Thank you very much.
You have to ask her about her thoughts on Psycho Mike.
Oh, what are your thoughts on Psycho Mike?
Honestly, Psycho Mike is the funniest wrestler I've ever been around. He's a great guy. He's brought me vegan treats one time. He is my favorite. Whenever he's on a show, I look forward to being here. I could talk about Psycho Mike all day.
And I'm your favorite podcast now, right?
If he did a podcast, he'd be my favorite.
I did
no,
do,
if
but
he was running the podcast, I'd have more fun.
So then I don't. Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Wow,
I'm
cool.
sorry.
Wow.
I had to
Wow. Ouch. All right. Well, you know what? That hurts my feelings, but that's fair. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Peace, love, and wrestling.
We just people from the north side. Once the Timmy's hit the shorefine. Winter ready on the full ties. Heavy traffic during 4-5. Gotta hustle on your own time. Color people every port side. We just people from the north side.